welcome to the Wise Take DFS podcast. I am your host, CK013. You can find me on Twitter at CK_013. This, of course, is Take 3, and I'm joined once again by my basketball boys over at wisetake.com. We got the true OG, Paulie D. You can find him on Twitter at Paulie with 8 Ds. Paulie, how you doing?
Doing good. Somebody in the chat, let me know how we sound, but we going.
We're going right through this. Also joined with everybody's favorite CashinDFS. You can find him on Twitter at CashinDFS. Cash on Take 3. How are you doing now? Like I feel like we wasted it. You were in a good mood the first take, maybe even the second, but I think by now we done lost it.
Yeah, I'm not in a good mood no more.
Yes, I figured that. That was rough. That was a rough start. But it was a great night. You know, I'm not going to let that ruin the night. We're finally on. I think everybody can hear us. Seems like the sound is fine, everything like that. But it was a great night overall for the nation. We were pretty much on it from the pod last night up until the Wise stream today. I'm very, very happy with how we did. I mean, you guys did well, right?
Hey, for Fade and Russ 100%, I did well.
Yes.
Cash every team.
Yes. You put your nuts on the table, and you ended up cashing.
Always.
Oh, there it is. Paulie, how'd you do?
Slam them down on the table.
Slam them.
I did the worst of you three, but still made money. Came in like 14th in the $15 on FanDuel. You know, one pivot away from taking that down, but still positive day, man. Like, you know, now I have Paul George in that lineup, so feel good. Feel very good.
Definitely.
Yeah, I couldn't believe I cashed with Otto Porter and Paul George.
Yeah, man, that's impressive, and while fading Westbrook, so that's all the more impressive. I want to give a quick shout out to a couple of the Wise Take Nation members. Our boy Rhino, LA, red hot, stay hot, man. He won like 15 grand, not even a week ago. He just he got 111th in the FanDuel Donkey today. 369.7 was his score. He also qualified for he won a satellite to the $250 ticket into the NFL fan championship with $1 million top prize. Shout out to Rhino, stay hot, man. And then of course we saw another owl up there, B Doyle. I was up top as always, B Doyle. And the $3 Donkey on FanDuel, he got 58th and 54th. Pretty impressive for the Donkey.
Not a donkey.
It wasn't a donkey?
No, it's a 5-entry max.
Oh, it's a 5-entry max.
Doesn't qualify as a donkey.
My bad. If I forgot it was a 5-entry max. You did say that before. Either way, it's still impressive. Representing the nation. There's more. I think people are getting a little shy because I saw in the Wise Take chat that we had some people posting some stuff. I didn't see nothing on Twitter, guys. I didn't see nothing at Wise_Take. Obviously, for me, it was a good day. One of the better days I've had in a while. Of course, it was on the day that I decided to be disciplined and play one lineup, play very light. I think I played $35 total. And, of course, go figure, I would fall just short of hitting the complete nuts. And it took, I don't remember what I had. It was 33rd and the $8 Donkey on DraftKings. I think I finished in.
Yeah, 33rd and, 7 points at a time for third.
Yeah. And then, of course, Paulie explained to me what would happen if I ever played Ibaka, because that's what good friends do. They kick you while you're down.
Better not be down, bro. This is up.
I'm not down. I'm all the way up, bro. I'm excited. This slate is awesome. As a whole...
You're a better man than me, CK, because I would be down. If Paulie told me that, like, oh, man.
Yeah, it's a good day, man. Way $150 off $35. I'm excited, and the reason I'm excited is because everybody is winning. Like the nation is winning. Like that's why. That's really what makes it. Like it don't matter. You know what I mean? Like
we winning in Australia.
We're in Australia. Somebody tweeted at Cash talking about that, like helping them win in Australia. They have some DFS thing. Like it's craziness. It's just a crazy time. It's a crazy time to be a part of the West State Nation. It's a wonderful time. I don't think there's ever going to be a better time. Yeah, man, I am actually happy. Like I'm good. I'm glad. In the beginning, we got to vent a little bit with the frustrations of the technical difficulties we were having. But now I think we're back. Yes, I can feel it. Yes. Okay. We are back. Yes. So that was a 3-game slate. Obviously, we have a lot more games today. Paulie, I know that you like the slate. We were talking about it a little bit more before the show. I'm going to start with you, man. You want to give us some kind of overview? It's a large slate. Maybe throw in a couple like how you approach these kind of situations. Talk to us.
Yeah, it's a large slate, but there's a couple games I think you can cross off. A handful of big injury news. Curry's going to be out, and a couple of the reserves on the Warriors we got to find out about. what's his name? Livingston and
Patrick McCall, my son's favorite
yeah,
player in
we
the
gotta see
NBA.
if they're playing. We got some revenge spots. We got Ilya Silva going back to Orlando. And we got two guys that we like a lot that we're going to talk about later in the show. Yeah, it's a really good slate. I think I try to play a couple extra lineups tomorrow just because, there's so many different ways to go. You got to really catch the right plays. So I think it's, like on the smaller slates, we cut it down. Bigger slates, we can play a couple extras. And I'm confident about the plays I like. And I happen to like DraftKings a lot better tomorrow because some of the plays we like are at the same position. So on DraftKings, you can fit a couple of them all together. So I'm going to be playing mostly on DraftKings tomorrow.
Awesome, man. Yeah, no, I like to hear the positiveness about the slate because, like I said, man, I'm feeling good. Cash, what about you, man? What are your overall thoughts here? I know that you haven't looked at really anything, but just in general, how do you approach these bigger slates?
I try to eliminate games. And there's one game staring me right smack dab in the middle of my face.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear you talk about one particular situation that
I'm gonna see if the chat can guess as the show goes on.
Yeah.
Well, I mentioned it the other day. Yeah,
it's like Wise Take Trivia. Let's find out who listens to us all the time. Who did Cash mention the other day?
What's the fettuccine spot?
What's the fettuccine Alfredo play of the day? And the mini fettuccine Alfredo play of the day. They got the appetizer, they got the lunch portion and the dinner portion. You know what I'm saying? We'll see if they. We got some guesses in the chat.
Yep, let them keep firing them.
Keep coming.
Let them keep firing them.
Oh yes, they're getting riled up. It's fun. Listen, I know we do these shows late, but for those of you who are listening the next day, it is fun. If you're ever up late and we're out, like Joe always says, we're owls, so we stay up late. Yes. So if you're ever up late, you want to catch these things live, man. Sometimes the chat can be pretty funny. You guys ready?
Or we're DFS players and we just don't sleep.
Yes, or we're DFS players and we just don't sleep. There's more logic there. Let's get started without further ado. Paulie, I'm gonna start with you, man. Talk to us about some point guards. Take us down to about the 6K raise. Now I know, Paulie, if you could look at DraftKings for us while Cash covers FanDuel, I think we can cover things on both sides. So start us off on DraftKings. Point guards down to about 6K or so.
All right, and I'll try and keep it to the positions they hold on FanDuel, even though there's multiple.
Yes.
But at the top end, guys that are interesting to me, Schroeder against Elf defense, Orlando. It's a game you can stack. He's a little expensive, but definitely worth considering. Kemba, 7,800 on DraftKings against Golden State. Played well the other day against Orlando. Probably going to be really popular, but definitely another good play. Jeff Teague against the Clippers is in play. Eric Bledsoe against Detroit. He's 6,600 on DraftKings. I think that is in play. And Elf, they just won't raise his price on DraftKings. 6,500 point guards against Atlanta. Give me some of that. And last but not least, two more. Chris Dunn, I have interest in Indiana from Chicago. And Austin Rivers, 6,100 against Minnesota. His usage is bumping high up in the 30s now. I think he's too cheap. Bunch of guys right there in like the mid-range that I'm really interested in more than the higher end guys.
Okay, fair enough. Cash, what about you over on FanDuel? What you looking at over there?
There's a gang of guys right here that I really like, but Kyrie, oh sir,
he's not one of them.
That's Mr. 4X, and I'm looking at Kemba right here, and I don't see him playing the Magic, so I don't think I'll be going there. Dennis Schroeder, he is playing the Magic. Boy, oh boy, does he have all the usage you ever need. Elfrid Payton against probably the worst defender at the point guard position in the NBA. I'm down. At home, yes, sir. And Eric Bledsoe had his biggest game as a Buck against Detroit. Even bigger than the revenge spot in Phoenix. His game against Detroit was bigger than the game in Phoenix. So I definitely like that. Done. I'm not paying that price for. No
What's
way.
the price?
6-7.
Yeah, that's hard.
I mean, I like that matchup. I like against Indiana, but nah, I'm good. And Austin Rivers has been smashing the world since Blake went out, and we all know He's going to play minutes. He's going to play about 35 minutes. And Rondo is up to 6,000, so don't necessarily love that. But since AD has went out, he has double-digit points, double-digit assists in every single game. So he is in play, but I don't like that price. And that's all the way down to 6.
Okay, fair enough. I'm with that. Schroeder hasn't done anything recently, in my opinion, to garner an 8K price. Yet, not only does he find himself up there, but I find myself always tempted. I always look at him like, oh, it's a juicy matchup.
Because we see that usage and we're like, whoa.
Yeah.
He's still taking the shots. He's 1 of 5, 1 of 5, 1 of 4, 0 of 2, 1 of 2, 1 of 4 for threes in his last 6 games. Those start to fall. He gets the free throw line a little bit because he's still taking the shots. 17, 24, 19, 11, 18, 21. So the opportunity's there. It's just got to be a close game, and they're getting shorter-handed by the minute, so it's in play. It's just there's not a ton of upside. He's not going to get you much more than 50, 52.
Yeah.
I don't think he's not a great shooter, but if you catch him on that day where he is on, because he can get hot, he can get hot, he can get streaky. And he's making those, say he's making them, so he's going to take more. Instead of taking 5 threes, he's going to take 8 threes. And if he's making 5 or 6 of them, plus getting to the hole, and just pace up, all that. He's in play. But I like Eric Bledsoe way more at $1,200 cheaper.
Yeah, no, I think that makes sense. It's a good price. Interesting. We got some stuff to think about. And like you said, Paulie, Elf, they don't seem to want to raise the man's price. I mean, he's got a phenomenal match. Aside from the slight pace down, he's got a phenomenal matchup against Mr. Schroeder.
Dude got 60-point upside in this matchup, and he's under 7K.
Yes.
So,
Yes. Me likey. Paulie, take us down to Value Town.
Yeah, so there's only 4 plays down here that I like. Cash said he didn't like Rondo on FanDuel at 6K, but at 5.5 on DraftKings, where you get a double-double bonus, he's gotten close to the triple-dub with 6, 7, and 8 rebounds the last 3 games, but double-digit scoring and rebounding at 5.5. I think you can consider him. Jamal Murray, 5,100. His usage is up over 30% with the guys out on Denver. Mason Jr. on Sacramento. They're playing Cleveland. Without Willie Cauley, they could get blown out. He's 3,700 on DraftKings. That's real cheap. He could be in line for a lot of blowout run, and he gets big usage. And Terry Rozier, 3,700, just because of the price. But I'm going to be in that mid range. You know what I mean? Rivers, Bledsoe, Elf, but Mason Jr. is interesting at for 3.7.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Cash, what you got over there in Value Town?
I mean, Reggie Jackson been playing well. 4 of his last 5 games, he's gotten overvalue at this price with 1 dud. But man, his last game against Milwaukee was really bad. But he's been playing well. So if you want to correlate him with Drummond, which should be able to eat in this matchup, he's okay. But so many better options. Murray, dude is taking so many shots. So many shots. And he gets Rondo defense. So he's in play as well. Wow. Chalmers is super cheap. But can't do that. Oh, man. You don't like... You like Mason over Hill and Fox just for a price thing, huh?
Yeah, and the blowout, Hill's not going to get blowout run. Without Willie Cauley-Stein, I don't see them hanging with Cleveland. So then it's just Fox and Mason. Fox is 5 or 6K on DraftKings?
5, yeah, he's 5. Yeah. So you save 1,100. Fox will get blowout run too, probably.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's all right. I mean, but yeah. He started out on fire, but he's really cooled off.
Yep.
Ish Smith. I mean, if Reggie Jackson's going to struggle, Ish Smith's 3-7. Let me see what he did against Milwaukee last time.
Point guard struggle against Milwaukee.
He didn't do nothing. Yeah, no, I don't like to target point guards against them at all.
Yeah, you just don't need that. You got those guys in the mid range.
Yeah, he didn't do nothing. That's it. Like under Murray, I don't like nothing.
Yep.
Unless you want to punt with a Mason, I don't like none.
It is pretty ugly down there. It definitely is. There's no disputing that. Paulie, want to take us over to shooting guard?
Shooting guard. Yeah, so Oladipo, man, I'm going to keep riding this train. He's 8,900 on FanDuel against the Bulls. Game's going to be just all transition, and I believe that he's going to be over 10K soon. So I'm going to take my 60 from Oladipo, maybe more, and hope that he's like 10% owned or less. Lou Williams is in play at 7,100 on DraftKings. I think he's higher on FanDuel. Will Barton, 6,900. He's getting a ton of minutes and shots. That's in play. Drew Holiday, 6,600. Since AD's gone down, he's been balling. So, and with Rondo coming on, I think he's taking more of a shooting guard role. So I like him there. Evan Fournier, 6,100. That's very interesting to me. And Gary Harris at 6K. I like him too. It's going to be hard to decide between like Harris and Barton if you're going to go with the Denver. But I do like Gary Harris, and Lou Will at 71 is very interesting too. But I'll have Oladipo in a lot of lineups. I'm gonna keep riding that train.
Oladipo, Cash, talk to us about the guy that turned your beloved Maria against the Magic. Talk to us about Oladipo. What do you think, man?
There's been 3 times I went all in Oladipo. 2 against the Magic, and then the last one against the Knicks. And man, oh man, it was not good. Other than that, I don't think I played him one time this year. Both games against Orlando, the last game against the Knicks. He freaking screwed me. And I said on this show, I'm like, I don't like that price. I'm not going to play him. And then, what do you know? I went all in. What I do.
That's what I do.
So, I mean, the steals and blocks are just there. Like, he's getting multiple steals and blocks every game. It's on FanDuel. It's worth 3, which I can't stand. Like Thabo Sefolosha today. Dude had so many steals. Lou Williams, that is a big, hard no. He's going to have Jimmy Butler. No way anybody should play him today.
What's the price on him?
8,000. So he needs at least, I want at least 45.
Lou Will is 8,000 on FanDuel?
Yes, he is.
Been there for a couple days.
Oh my gosh.
Against Jimmy Butler defense.
Oh man. No thank. I wouldn't even want that against Wiggins defense, let alone Jimmy Butler defense. No thanks.
But Tyreek Evans in the Garden. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's his price?
Down. 7-8.
Oof, that's high, man.
I know, but I'm down. That Victor Oladipo price is high as well. Will Barton, without Jokic, if he's on fire, he's going to go off. He's 7-5, so he's in play. Drew Holiday without AD, sure in play. Klay Thompson, even on the road, he's going to have Batum, but, I mean, taking Curry off the court, that puts him in play. But, I mean, look at all these options. Oh, my God. Gary Harris, dude is balling the last few games. Like, he's just balling. Batum, no way. Not with that price raise. What warranted that price raise? I don't know. Maybe because he was high on the last game. But what he did on the court didn't warrant that price raise. What, he got 27? I believe. No. What's
his
34?
What's his price over there?
6'5".
He's 5'7" on DraftKings, Batum.
He got 34. I didn't think he got that high.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not doing that. Evan Fournier. No. No. I don't think so. That's it. I mean, Dwayne Wade, he's just smashing off the bench, but Is he going to play a lot of minutes with Sacramento shorthanded? I doubt it. But he can still get you to 30. I mean, he's doing it every night. So.
Okay, I'm with it. Paulie D, take us down to Value Town.
All right, Justin Holiday, 5,800. I would consider. I'm not really interested in Batum. You know, with Kemba back, Jeremy Lamb really balled out without him. Like, you never know who's going to close out the games. But Kent Bazemore, 5,400. I do have interest there against Orlando. Avery Bradley, 5,100 against Milwaukee. I kind of like that because if it's not going to be Reggie, if it's not going to be the power forward, what's his name, Harris, like maybe it's going to be Avery Bradley, and they're probably going to keep him out there to guard Middleton a lot. So I'm okay with that. Danny Green, if Anderson is out at 4,600 against Miami, it's not going to be high owned at all. So I could do that. He went like 7x at that price last game. Antoine Moore, he's going to be popular. I got to make a decision on that later, but he's worth mentioning now at 4,200. I do have interest in Nick Young. That's another thing we got to look into, see if he's minutes and taking shots. They just haven't been falling. He's played 20 minutes.
Thick neck bastard JJ Barea. But against Marcus Smart and the rest of the Boston defense, I think I'll jump off today. I don't want Antoine Moore. No, I'll pass.
I don't think I wanted it either after the game of his life.
Oh yeah. Man. He went nuts.
Yeah. And that's another guy that I was high on and then just jumped off and went over there to Victor. Danny Green's in play for sure. Gets Dion Waiters. And Anderson, it should be out. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's going to be out.
Nate Gay's got a Q tag. I think he's playing too, but we got to see. We got to see who's playing.
Bellinelli, but no. Buddy Hield for sure.
What's Buddy Hield's price?
Willie Cauley-Stein is out. He's 4-3.
4-7 on DK.
Like, this is a guy I like to play because nobody plays him because he comes off the bench, and they just skip over his name. Like, they'll just be scrolling down and they don't even look at Buddy Hield. Nobody watches Sacramento play basketball, so nobody plays this guy. So I like to play him a lot. That's the kind of guys I like to play. Guys with upside that nobody even really knows about. Like, yeah, I don't know what they're doing. Like, y'all never heard? He's the next Steph Curry. Like,
and he plays in the second string, so that blowout run, him and Mason, you can kind of pair together if you want to go that route.
Yeah, I like him, and I like Big McLemore.
Yes, good call.
He's been playing.
Yeah, and last game, though, they didn't play him second half. It's weird.
Yeah, I know. But he has been starting some of these games. He's only 3-7. So if you need a punt, like you get a guy that's starting at 3-7. Like that's a good punt. And that's it down here. I mean, Ellington, but it's against Sacramento, so I don't want to do that.
No, San Antonio.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I said Sacramento. Yeah, the Spurs. I don't like to play guys against the Spurs, especially in San Antonio. No, I'm good with that. That's it. CK.
Tyler Johnson is what position on FanDuel?
Point guard.
Point guard.
Point guard? Okay, well, I forgot that he's 3.9 on DraftKings. I know it's San Antonio, don't get me wrong, but he's 3.9. I mean, I think if you're doing multiple lineups, like, he might be worth a look if no value opens up, that's better. You know what I mean? Like, that's interesting. Tyler Johnson. Yeah, it's pretty cheap. Well,
that is cheap.
Yeah.
Very cheap.
Agreed. Did we just lose Paulie?
I'm here, dog.
Oh, okay. There we go. He's back. Look at that. So I guess we're over to small forward, Paulie. With you.
So, Big D 11-1 on DraftKings. Give me some of that for sure. Detroit don't have anybody to match up with him. I do have interest there. LeBron's more expensive than him against Sacramento at home at 11-6. Won't have any of that. They're going to blow them away. So Big D for cheaper, absolutely. Kevin Durant, 10-1, probably won't have, but worth mentioning with Curry out. This could be a decent spot. Who else we got? Jimmy Butler.
Is it really Giannis's birthday? Somebody in the chat just said Giannis' birthday.
Hey man, we putting it in. We putting that thing in. You know what I'm saying? We riding that thing.
I'm gonna look. Paulie, keep going. I'm gonna look it up while you talk.
No, I'm just gonna wait.
Oh no, it is December 6th. Oh man.
Hey, we putting the D in. Like,
shout out to Rob
putting it in
chat. I see you, Rob. There you go. See, I didn't even bother to look that. It's his birthday, man. It's Big D's birthday, man. This is Big D's birthday episode. Did you believe it? I like everything just froze up. It was like, it's Giannis's birthday. Big D's birthday. It's just like, it's almost like if there was like a DJ. This is when like you hear that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
how old's he turning?
22 or no, maybe 20. I don't know. It just says age. Okay, he was born in 94. There you go. So 23, I guess. Wow.
94. That's hard to figure out. Someone in the chat take care of that. Jimmy Butler against the Clippers.
Be 23, right?
Small forward's been going bonkers against the Clippers. Jimmy Butler's becoming the man of that team. Cat's just like a guy that's like in the wind now. So yes, Jimmy Butler. I do have interest. I think that's really it in this price range. Yeah, that's it. That's it down to 6K for me.
It's Big D's birthday, Cash.
Yeah, basically I'm locking him in every lineup.
What are we doing with Big D on his birthday against Detroit, man?
What I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be stopping by the store, picking up some lube, getting that thing ready, because it is going in at 7 p.m. It's going to be in there. Like, it's going to be deep in there. Like, it's going to be deep up in there.
He's elbow deep, yo. Paul, you didn't even look at his elbow deep.
All the way in, baby. All the way in. KD, I hope the world jumps on that.
Yeah, they probably will.
Yeah, probably.
I hope so. Please.
I fell for it a
all
couple
the
days
to
ago.
myself.
I fell for it a couple days ago. It sucked. Kevin Durant.
Oh, sir.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna do everything in my power to get Giannis and Jimmy Butler in every single lineup I make. There is nobody.
What's the price over there?
8-9.
No, Giannis.
Oh, 12-3.
Wow.
Damn.
All in, baby. Put him up to 13. I don't care.
11-1 on DraftKings. I'm telling you, it's DraftKings night.
It's his birthday. It's his birthday. His birthday.
There is not a soul on the Clippers that can stop Jimmy Butler. If he's matched up against Lou Williams, there's going to be times where they're not going to be able to switch over Wesley Johnson to him, which he has no chance either. But Lou Williams on Jimmy Butler, please. Yeah.
Is it going to be Lou? Is Butler and Lou going to be matched up?
Oh, Jimmy Butler is guarding Lou Williams. I promise. Yeah. No doubt about it.
Is Lou even starting anymore right now? Has he been starting?
It doesn't
matter.
Remember,
like C.J. Williams started last game? Yeah, they'll run into each other.
Yeah, he's going to play a ton of minutes. But yeah, Jimmy Butler, don't you screw me today, please. And I mean, there's nothing even for me to even more to discuss. That's it. You go. I mean, I'll find something under 6, but that's anything above 6. That's it.
All right. It's Big D's birthday. What else are you gonna do, Paulie?
Yeah.
I'll be lubing up.
Elbow deep. Paulie D, take us down to Value Town at small forwards.
Taurean Prince, I definitely have interest in with how shorthanded Atlanta is. 5,400. I think that's a good price. Denzel Valentine, I do have some interest at 5,200. I do like the pace up the Bulls are getting. Wes Johnson, this guy is cheap. Where is he? Wes Johnson, 4,300. Yes, like his usage is going to go up. He hasn't had a big game yet since Blake went down, but it's coming. Lance Stevenson, 4,400. I have some interest there. Nawaba, very, very cheap. He burned us last time, but I could go back there. I still haven't even found him. I just said the name, but he must be really cheap. Wow. Where is this dude? Nwaba.
No, I saw Nwaba. That mother.
You know what? He's not a small forward on DraftKings for some weird reason, but he is.
He's only shooting guard?
3,900. Shooting guard and point guard.
Yeah.
Shooting guard and
Point guard?
3,900. Yeah, I don't know.
What are we doing, DK? Like,
but 3,900. I have interest. Andre Iguodala with Curry out. Yeah, 3,800. I have interest there. And then DeAndre Bembry, Atlanta. Again, they're so shorthanded. I like this kid. He's super cheap. He went like 7x last game. He's got upside for more in this pace-up spot against Orlando.
Yeah, he's not one of the guys that screwed my lineup that day.
Nwaba is one of the guys that screwed me up the other day. But I'm going back.
No.
I'm going back. Wait.
Play that bastard.
Oh, I did, and it sucked. It sucked. Oh, that'd ruin a night right there. Cash, what you got? Value Town, small forward.
What I got is Jonathan Simmons. Don't think this is the spot because, this ain't the spot for me. But he's taken so many shots since coming into the starting lineup. I'll be riding that guy. Not today, because I'm riding something else today, and it's big and beautiful. Courtney Lee is one of those guys that screwed my lineup the other day. But if Porzingis misses, I know Hardaway's already out. If Porzingis misses, he's okay. He's okay at that price.
Yo, hold up. I actually think it's better if Porzingis is in, because then Hornacek won't give up at halftime when they're getting beat.
Yeah, maybe.
You know what I mean? Like, dude, he just gave up like beginning of the third quarter. And
I got big time Jeff Hornacek that day.
Yeah, I don't think you need to even play Knicks on this slate, to be honest. This is a pace down. Like, this is a game you cross.
Yeah, I agree. But he is in play if Porzingis. I want him if Porzingis is out, because if Porzingis is in, Porzingis is gonna take all the shots.
Yes, he will. He will most likely take literally all the shots.
Like, I mean, Bogdanovich. I mean, his price is a little up, but the guy I like to ride. Wilson Chandler. He's a guy I want to play. He's 4'8". He's a guy I want to play with Jokic out, but I don't know. I think I'll only have him in a game stack, which I hope to have many of those. Darius Miller, yes sir, shooting so many shots. Bembry, like Paulie said, too cheap. He's in play. Nobody's gonna play that guy. That's it.
Yeah, I think this Wilson Chandler's a guy I want to dig in on tomorrow. Like, I want to look into him a little bit, because, like, we know what his upside was last year. We haven't seen it. The injuries are there. So, like, this could be a spot, because we know New Orleans, like, they're terrible against wings. And the last time we saw that they put him at the 3. Like, they started Fareed at 4, and they put him at the 3. So if that happens again, and he gets matched up with guys like maybe Etuan Moore, I mean...
Yeah, he took 11 shots last game. He only hit 1. So, the opportunity might be there.
Positive regression, Cash.
Industry term.
I didn't mention... Did you mention Andre Iguodala?
Yeah, I did.
I didn't. Oh, yeah. Andre Iguodala is for sure in play. He's going to run point guard
He's
a lot. Yeah, he's going to run a lot of point guard. Yeah, 4,000. Yeah, I like that.
Especially if McCaw's out.
That'd be a plus.
Yeah,
because Livingston can't. It's physically impossible for him to play over 25 minutes. So I think he won't play over 20. Like, he's probably going to get somewhere around in the neighborhood of 20. So if McCall's not playing, they need somebody out there. Like, they need somebody to handle the ball. It'll be Draymond. It'll be Iggy. It'll be more Iggy.
What happens if he plays more than 25 minutes? His knees fall off or something?
Yeah.
I mean, he's just
fall right off.
Yeah, you didn't see his knees do the flamingo, like
the flamingo.
His knee did the flamingo. Like, Livingston was going to be maybe great. Maybe he was going to be a great player in this league, but that knee injury just destroyed it.
Yeah. No, definitely some sad stuff. It's just it's sad because he's
but Steve Kerr, he could, but I mean, he might be dead for the next couple of days. But Steve Kerr is not going to allow that to happen. Like, Steve
No.
Kerr won't play him that many minutes.
Yeah. Nor should he. Paulie D, take us over to power forwards, my man.
All right. Top there, I do have interest in Draymond with Curry out. He's just gonna have to do more. He's finally showing us his former self, so I do have interest there. He is 7,900 on DraftKings, so that is very interesting to me. That might be the only play. Let me see at these prices. Tobias Harris, 6,200. He might get Giannis D, so I don't know. But he's been shooting well at 62. If Detroit's going to hang in there, it's going to have to be like Avery, Tobias, and Drum Dog keeping him there. So some interest. But really, it's just Draymond up here at the high end, and everybody else I have to talk about is down below.
Okay, I like it. Cash, what about you at power forward?
The Magician. Another guy. There's all these guys just get to stare him right in the face after they just screwed me.
Yep, he screwed me last time too with the other day.
Dude played the whole first quarter against Tobias Harris and just didn't like.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a pace down game, so that's why I want to play him. He's in play, but he's the Magician. Like, beware. Draymond Green went absolutely ballistic last game. That was the Draymond I was hoping for. From the beginning of the year, I ain't got it. I do like him. He only needs 45, 47 to get what I want, so he's in play. Aaron Gordon I like, but I just don't want to pay the price. Like, he has to be on fire from the field for me to think he's going to get value. It's a great matchup. Nobody in Atlanta can guard him. None. Like, none. There's a lot of teams that don't have power forwards that can guard this guy. But the price is just way up coming off that 80-point game he had. So I'll wait for that price to come down some. Have a couple more bad games because he's had a few in a row since then. And that's it. The 6K.
All right. You know, for such a large slate, this is moving rather quickly. It seems like the plays are pretty narrow already, which is a good thing when you have this many games. It seems like for the most part, you guys seem to already have in your mind ideas where you're going. So it's interesting. I'm very curious to see where you guys end up tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Depends on the news. Depends. Like the slate get flipped on itself with a couple. These guys aren't playing, but as it stands right now, that shooting guard and point guard I got a deep pool, but the other three I don't.
Yeah. No, definitely. As soon as that train passes, Paulie, I know you do the nation a favor and hit the mute button real quick. You had that train coming. He cut himself off. He just but once that train is past, my man, you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna take us down to Value Town over at Power Forwards.
All right, I got you.
Perfect.
The noisy part passed. So Jason Tatum, I do have some interest, 5,800, but just worth mentioning right now, probably not the guy I'm going to land on. Lauri Markkanen, power forwards against Indiana. He's 5,800 on DraftKings. Cash didn't mention him in FanDuel because he's like 6'6" or something. That's a little too high, but 5,800. I do have a lot of interest. Zach Randolph, 5,300 on DraftKings. I have some interest, but I'm scared of the blowout. If I do build some kind of game stack, maybe I'd include him there, but I am too worried about the blowout. Domantas Sabonis, Indianapolis, I like that, 5,200. Kenneth Faried, 5K on DraftKings. I'll have some interest there. Ersan Ilyasova, revenge game, going back into Orlando, 4,800. Dudded the other day, but they really don't have many other options, so I'll give him a shot here, 4,800. Bobby Portis, if he is ruled in early, I will get some interest there. He burnt me the other night, but I do have some interest. And Cash, if you could cover your ears for me, I'm going to mention something. Marvin Williams, 3,700, DraftKings. I do have interest against Golden State. He's going to get minutes. This is a game he could show up, and he plays better in pace-up games, so I have a little bit of interest there at that low of a price.
Oh, man.
I knew he was about to say that.
What do you got?
Zebo,
What's his price?
5'9", which
That's high.
I
And the
don't
blowout
like.
risk?
I don't like 5'9",
No.
but this is a guy that's been very good to me this year, and there is not a player on Cleveland that can stop him. If Crowder's going to try to begin the game, I guess that damn sure won't work. They could try to throw LeBron down there, that won't work. Love wouldn't work. There's nobody that would work. I could go through every single player on the team. He could eat them all on the post, even with his little slow motion game. That slow motion, 5'7". He's gonna play
6'2" on DraftKings.
Oh yeah, don't even think about playing him there. Play him only on FanDuel. Dude is gonna play close to 40 minutes, if not 40 minutes, and he's all right. Not huge upside because he should be on the couch in Germany watching because he's too old. But whatever. Michael Beasley, only if Kristaps is out. He burned the world. Nobody's gonna go back. If you got balls, go ahead, take him out, put him on the table, and click that name if you want to. Jeff Green, he's all right. And Marvin freaking Williams, no sir. No. Frank Kaminsky, I'd rather play Frank Kaminsky.
Still rather put your thing in the thing or the vice grip thing?
My dang in the vice grip?
There you
yes,
go.
sir.
Yeah.
All day. Jordan Bell.
All day. And vice grips.
Jordan Bell's in play at 3.6. That's it. Jay Crowder is never in play. They could lower his price to 0. He's not in play. Dude's going to get 5.
You mentioned it before the show. I've got to say 3,400 Scal Labassiere with Willie Cauley-Stein out in the blowout narrative. That's in play for me too.
Yeah.
Scal, like I had a dude tweet me. He says, never put Scal in the article again. Look, bruh. I put guys with huge upside and low floors that's going to be low on. Dude was 1% on that day, and I was hoping it was going to sit people on back-to-back. It didn't work out. But if you ain't willing to lose, don't play some of my plays because I'm willing to lose. That's how you win. Like, Scal Labassiere almost won me a donkey last year and won me 100 G's by himself. I mean, of course, the rest of my lineup was good. But this dude was super low on. He went for like 37 at min price.
You could do
He's
it.
in play. He's in play for sure. I mean, Willie Cauley-Stein is out, so that puts him in play. It also puts Costa Koufos in play as well, but he's at center.
Costa Koufos.
And that's it on FanDuel.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Paulie, take us to the centers.
Nope. I'm going to light up my cigarette, and I'm going to let Cash take centers.
Okay. All right, let's see the center. Does that mean we're going to get a rundown? Are we going to get the rundown here?
Oh, I got a rundown for you. I got a rundown. This rundown consists of 2 guys. I don't need to look at another soul at center. There's 2 guys in play for center for me today. Personally, only 2. That's it. Boogeyman Cousins. And which Plumlee is this? This is Mason Plumlee, correct? Yes, it is. They absolutely hate each other. Oh my God. Last year, my goodness gracious, Boogie went for like close to 80 and Mason went for almost 60 in the same game. I'm scared of Mason a little bit because it's just a different team. A lot of ball hogs. Like, that's what hurts Jokic's value so much is Murray just taking stupid shots all over the place instead of getting the best player on the court, the basketball. Almost every time. I mean, there's only a few guys that are better than Jokic in this league, and he never gets the ball. So do I expect Mason Plumlee to get the ball? I don't know, but all I know is this dude absolutely despises Boogie. I don't know why. I don't remember what happened between these 2 guys. Mason Plumlee hates DeMarcus Cousins with a passion. So he's going to do everything in his power to go off. He is only 5'8", and on DK, he is all in. Do not make a DK lineup without this guy in it. What is he, 4-7 now?
Yes.
Oh, man. I will not make a lineup without him on DK. I promise. That's my rundown. That's it. There's no other. I got one more thing to say. Cat is a kitty. Sucks.
I like it. Way to end it on a positive note. Paulie, anything to add at centers?
Not much, man.
Paulie went over. Paulie went and looked at the game.
Yeah, man. I'll show it on the screen. Like it's real. And Boogie does not like Plumlee. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
Boogie coming off a game, he got tossed.
He
out.
He actually got ejected in that game. He spit his mouthpiece out at the bench. He got ejected, and then he came back. Like, they brought him back. They reversed the ejection.
Yep.
It was awesome.
It was. But other than those two, it's Drummond. He's worth a look. I might be able to fit him in with Plumlee and Boogie on DraftKings. Just been balling out of control. Milwaukee's terrible against centers. He's gonna have to be the one to carry them. Man, I really don't have much other interest. Cody Zeller is a decent value play, but he's not gonna make it. It's just those three guys for me. It's gonna be Plumlee, Drummond, and Boogie. That's it.
Yeah, I really like Drummond too, but these two guys are just too good.
It's a Boogie night.
And so someone mentioned in the chat that Skal Labissiere got sent down to the G League. I think he'll be getting called back up with Willie Cauley-Stein out of there. But if not, then Costa Koufos would become a value play at 3,300 if Skal's not on the team.
For sure.
So
who would they play?
They don't have anybody besides
if
Randolph.
they're getting blowed out.
Yeah, it's
Randolph.
Koufos. That's
Damn
it.
sure ain't gonna play. Oh no, Papa Giannis.
I don't think he's on the team either right now, but
No.
he was just recalled December 5th from the G League. So yeah, he's somebody we have interest in too.
Yeah, if you think it's gonna be a blowout, which I mean, I thought the last game was gonna be a blowout, and they kept it close enough to where everybody played, but Papa Giannis has major upside.
Yep.
If he gets minutes.
Yeah.
Interesting enough. Cash, why exactly do they hate each other again?
I don't know. I don't remember why, but I know it's real. Like, it is real. And oh man, I wish we could just let them meet in a dark alley. And you want to know what? I can guarantee you, Boogeyman will be walking out that alley. I can promise you that.
Oh yeah, Boogie.
Mason Plumlee better have some weapons or something, because I don't care how much he hates him. Got no chance against the Boogie Monster.
No chance against the Boogie Monster. Okay. That was fun, man. This was cool. I can't believe how quickly we went by, and I think it's because from the beginning, I know our boy Cash already had this game earmarked. This whole situation since the beginning of the season. It was like just such a coincidence.
It works out to perfection, man. We got Jokic off the court. We got AD off the court. It's just perfection.
It's almost like too coincidental. It's almost like just crazy. Like what are the chances that a backup guy doesn't get a lot of minutes? He's gonna get the start. He's gonna get to go 1-on-1 with Boogie, and AD's out too. So it's not even like Boogie's got to share time with AD. So it's just so crazy how it worked out that way. But that's something you've been telling us about since before the season started. I hope they get a chance to meet. It's you get your wish, man. Anyway, way to the law of attraction. It worked for you. It happened. We have you to thank for this wonderfulness. If we win all the money because we played Plumlee and Cousins, it all started with you before the season and your wishful thinking for this wonderful matchup. So we'll see.
I will never forget that day because I had Boogie, of course. I played Boogie more than anybody probably. And last year was the same thing. I had Boogie everywhere, every day, all the time. I had him somewhere. And I just remember watching these freaking lineups keep passing me with Boogie going off. And they're passing me because Mason Plumlee was like 6,000 cheaper. And he was just going ballistic.
Oh yeah, It's going to be a fun slate. It's going to be a fun slate. I suggest those of you who are listening who are not signed up at wisestake.com, I suggest you check it out. We have a more affordable package if you can't swing the full price. You don't get the articles, you don't get Cash's article, you don't get the Cash Game article, you don't get the model, the cheat sheets, none of that. But you do get access to the Wise stream and the chat, which is very valuable in its own right. Especially, on a daily basis when you're doing this thing. The chat is growing, man. The thing's bumping. You can find people in there all the time, talk about the slate. I was in there earlier today, like 2 o'clock, just hanging out with the nation, just talking to slate. I was bumping up Beal, telling everybody today is Bradley Beal. I made my case for like the 5th time today about Bradley Beal. And so come hang out. Johnny was in there. Johnny the Greek, he was in there earlier. He was doing his thing. He was answering some questions. You never know who you might find. And if not, man, some of our members, man, they've learned so much, Paulie. I tell you what, from where some of these guys signed up, these guys are sharp, man. They're getting sharp, man. I mean,
I know. I like that. What do you call it? Call Crawford and going back to Clippers. I didn't catch that, so I like that call.
Yeah, I like that call too. Definitely. I like it, man. I like it.
I would suggest, don't be cheap. You come over here, you ain't gonna lose.
Yeah,
we ain't losing.
That's what we do. Hootie Hoo Nation. I was up top. That's what we do. Oh man, I like doing shows with you guys, man. It's fun.
Yep.
You know, we like to have fun here. But anyway, guys, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that thumbs up. That like button means a lot to us. Subscribe to the channel. We are growing. Join the movement. If you're listening on Podbean, give us a follow. If you're listening on iTunes, give us some 5-star reviews. Makes a difference. I'm telling you, wouldn't be asking you to do it if we didn't need you to do it. So go do it. If you appreciate the
Go
nation.
deep, baby. Deep.
Elbow deep. So what is it? We all in on Big D. We all in on Plumlee. We all in on Boogie. Is that right?
Yep.
Is that the moral of the story?
It's the moral, and we just got to figure out the rest. Find out tomorrow.
Tune into the Wise stream. We got day passes for those of you that are afraid of commitment. We got day passes. There's no excuses not to come check out the Wise stream tomorrow and figure out who we fit in the rest of the puzzle with. Other than that, for Paulie, for CashinDFS, for myself, and the entire Wise Take Nation, as always, good luck.
Peace.